Ryan is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Christine. So in a few minutes, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Ryan, how long has it been since you heard from Christine?
It's been a few minutes. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting a little. I'm excited that we could reconnect, but I'm a little bit concerned why she hasn't gotten back to me.
Okay, that's fair. But when you say like it's been a few minutes, like a week?
Like I would say within a week, yeah.
Let's talk about the date and see if we can figure out why.
Well, this is the confusing part. Okay, so like we went to this Italian food festival. Okay, it was in this park, and it was like so awesome because there was like booths everywhere, like mozzarella, fresh mozzarella, cannoli, like everything you can want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we both geeked out. Clearly she's into food like I am. And we were just, we ended up in this little sort of tiny family sort of run like deli. Okay. And it's just so good, like insane Italian combo sandwich, like life-changing sandwich. Okay.
Wow. That's nice.
Okay. Really. And so after stuffing our faces, we hit up this little dive bar, and it was just like old jukebox, sticky floors, darts that never go straight, and somehow she just destroyed me at darts and totally just wiped the floor with me. Not even competitive, but it was fun, you know?
Yeah.
And and then she stayed over.
Oh, okay. So that sounds like the date went well.
Oh, phenomenal. I mean, laughing, talking, vibing, and look, I'm not going to lie. Did we hook up? Yes. And everything went great. Everything was just great.
So then what went wrong?
Well, listen, okay, I don't know exactly. And I know, dates can be fun and still go nowhere. But with her, it just felt so different. She's really chill, no BS energy. And look, I didn't feel like I was trying to impress or anything like that. We just clicked,
That's great.
Yeah, well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's the well?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I think she stole my punch card.
Excuse
Your
me?
punch card?
Yeah. Okay, so because we're both into food and stuff like that, I showed her my deli punch card from V's. Okay, it's like a restaurant. It's like 20 sandwiches get you a free sandwich every week for 6 months if you finish in under 3 months. And look, it's a stupid flex, but she was impressed. She was like checking it out the whole time, she was hanging out. So it was funny. Like it was kind of like a running joke. But then the next morning, the card's just gone. Okay, it just vanished. And she left before I woke up. And honestly, I think she took it. Like pocketed it, and I know she's ghosting me because she doesn't want to face that. And like, who steals a punch card? It's not even money; it's sandwiches. It's weird.
You did use it to impress her, though, so like clearly you guys both appreciate the sandwich punch.
Yeah.
Could you have just dropped it though? Are you sure she stole it?
It was. I am telling you, I know where it is. She had it last. It's gone. I've checked everywhere.
Okay.
And I worked hard for that, so.
So do you want another date or you just want your punch card back?
Both. I'll take her for it. I don't know.
Ryan is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Christine. So we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But first, Ryan, why don't you recap your date again real quick?
Yeah, so Christina and I went out and we hit like this super cool food festival, ate a bunch of food, had a great time, and then we ended up going back to my place, hooking up. But when she left in the morning, I noticed that my punch card for this great restaurant is like gone, and I think that she took it.
Okay, so we're going to find. So our mission here is to find out why you're getting ghosted, maybe get you a second date, and also get your punch card back.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Christine, please?
This is she.
Hey, Christine, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Christine. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Thanks for asking. Have you ever listened to the show before?
No.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, a little bit about us. We do a segment called, it's called the first date follow-up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask about why you're ghosting them. Do you have a few minutes to talk to us? Because we got an email about you from somebody.
Oh, God. I guess so. I'm interested now.
Are you ghosting somebody?
I guess there's somebody that comes to mind, but I haven't responded to.
Okay.
So is this like an intentional ghosting, or are you just like, I'll get back to him later?
I don't know. I guess I just didn't know what to say, and then, like, time got away from me, kind of.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, well, who are you talking about? Let's make sure it's the same person.
His name's Ryan.
Yes, Christine, that's who emailed us. Ryan emailed us. He told us about your date. He said it was awesome and he really liked you, but he's wondering why you're not getting back to him. Can you tell us?
Okay, it was sort of embarrassing, and I don't usually kiss and tell, but I guess it was just in bed. He was kind of like, I don't even know how to say this nicely. He was mid.
Oh,
Mid. Are you, Christine? Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
That's
Hey, Christine, that's Ryan. He's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Hi.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is awkward, but yeah, I mean, I would say mid, and you're really, okay, I'm sorry, you're not awful. It's just like, there was a lot of talking, and you were like, giving me play-by-plays, like it was like a cooking show or something, and at one point it was just a lot of verbal. At one point you whispered, time to stack the layers, like dead right in my ear. With
Time to stack the
Oh
layers.
my God!
What does that mean?
Listen, I was being playful. I was being playful and original. I was being playful, Christine. Stack the layers is like romantic. It's a metaphor for depth and flavor. I mean, come on.
I mean, okay, I thought you had potential. It was like, you're sweet. The date was really fun. And I was open, I was open at that point to seeing where things could go. But I don't know if it's going to work out, to be honest.
Yeah. Right. I know what this is. I know what it is, Christine. It didn't work out because you're a liar and you stole my punch card. Okay. And I'm not going to let you ruin my bedroom rep and talk about this potential bullshit. Listen. You were the last one to see my punch card, and now it's gone. Just own it.
Oh, my God. I did not take your stupid punch card. Like, why would I risk my integrity for a sandwich punch card? It's not the Holy Grail. It's just...
Because you admired it. Then why were you handling it all night? You asked questions about it. You held it. Then it was gone. Where else would it go?
Yeah, I admired it like a museum piece, not like I was planning a heist. I mean, have you looked between your couch cushions?
Yeah, I looked everywhere.
Yeah, right. That doesn't sound like you looked,
I
Ryan.
find your self-awareness in there, too, because it seems to be missing as well.
Oh, that's really, really good. That's really good. As good as the sandwich you're probably going to steal once you take that punch card and cash it in. I already know the deal, man.
I don't have your punch card. It's probably in your house somewhere. Your house is kind of a mess. You have one towel.
Oh, God. Yeah, your morals are a mess. If you're stealing on a date and you think that's okay, it's not okay. And I'm telling you, I wish I had a camera. I should have set up a camera. You'd be so red-handed right now.
You can know what stacking layers was if you had a camera.
Christine, I might know the answer to this. I'm going to ask, though. Would you like a second date with Ryan? We will pay for it.
No, I'm not dating a sandwich psycho who's bad in bed.
Okay.
To be fair, first times are always awkward.
Yeah, right.
What?
Say whatever you want, thief. We both know you liked my sandwich card, and we know you stole this, and you're gonna just, I hope that
You're gonna get off the phone and find it. It's gonna be like under your stack of mail. You're gonna be so embarrassed.
Oh yeah, I'm really embarrassed. Trust me, I looked everywhere. I know my sandwich card.
Okay, bye-bye, Sandwich King.
Oh my God.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man.
Is everyone lying to me about who they are?
I felt such desperation. I felt it was what I had to do.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
From iHeart Podcasts, Saigon.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
They're pouring petrol all over here.
Freedom for Vietnam!
There's a fire coming to this country and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
I haven't actually talked to the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today yet. Okay. But I'm assuming based on her email that she's either 13 years old or 85 years old.
What?
What? Because of what she chose to do as a first date. She had her first date come meet her to walk the mall.
Yeah, mall walker.
So I'm like, either you're like a really old person walking the mall early in the morning to get your exercise, or you're a 14-year-old who wants to run around the mall and go to Hot Topic. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. Tracy is on the phone. Tracy, how are you?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey, good.
What? She sounds like she's maybe in her 20s.
How old are you, Tracy?
I'm 26.
26.
Tracy,
interesting date idea.
I love your guys' show so much.
Thank you. Why choose to walk the mall with your date?
I actually thought it was a good idea because I'm kind of new to internet dating, and I thought he would be crazy. So I just figured there'd be a lot of people there.
Yeah, public place, safe exercising.
Like a picnic in the park may be a good idea, or going down to the Seattle Center and checking out the Space Needle.
Yeah, your email said walk the mall. Do you mean like you showed up in like exercise clothes and we're actually power walking through the mall, or you're just going shopping together? What does that mean, Tracy?
I just mean like, you know, get a coffee, like walk around, like people watch. I felt like there'd be a lot to talk about, you know, like, oh, look at that outfit, or like, look at that person, you know.
Oh, so you're like talking crap about people on your first date.
That's kind of fun, actually. Walk around and judge people. I think that's pretty cool.
Sounds good to Jubal.
Awesome.
What's the guy's name that you want to call today?
Clay.
Okay.
He's like really attractive. Like, seriously, so good looking.
You're like, let's head on over to Victoria's Secret right away.
He was just like really like hot, like as hot as his picture, maybe even hotter. I mean, just like awesome.
Tracy,
he didn't seem like a psycho.
Okay.
Was he nice? I mean, how was the conversation during your mall walking?
He was so nice. Like, we actually had a really good time. And he even made fun of me a little bit for walking the mall, and that was good because I feel like it was an icebreaker. We really were having a great time, and in fact, we had so much fun that I thought, okay, you're totally not a psycho. Like, we should have lunch.
You like headed over to the food court and
Sparrow.
made it happen for yourself.
Yeah.
It wasn't just food court. We went to like an actual restaurant, but it was really nice. And we each had a couple of mixed drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I obviously was super into him. So I decided I'm not going to play games. I wanted him to know that I'm super into him. So I definitely flirted and all of that. I decided not to, pretend like I didn't like him or something like that.
What did you do? Because it sounds like you just basically threw yourself on him and were like, I like you. I want to let you know. I'm going to hump your leg right now.
So I just was touching his arm and all that silly, dumb stuff, playing with my hair. And,
Did you?
Cleaning it.
Okay.
Your email says that you did something that you regret. What did you do?
Yeah, well, I was pretty buzzed from the drink, and we somehow ended up back in the mall. And I took him into the Gap. I was come to the Gap with me, and he was sure. And so then I picked up this dress, and I said, I want you to come and help me, try it on. I want you to tell me if it looks good or not on me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you invite him in the dressing room?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Come on.
He was like, this is the best date ever.
Well, it was a good date, but then I was worried that he was maybe getting a little bored. And so I kind of wanted to show him that I can be fun and spontaneous. So I started making out with him.
Nice.
In the changing room?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Having worked in retail, this happens a lot.
It does.
I bet it
doesn't
does.
Yeah.
But
Catch
usually
a lot of
with
people.
14-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do it by myself whenever I'm trying on something. I have fun in there. But I figure it's private and it's my time to get ready and do things.
And it's not awkward when you only see one pair of legs underneath the door.
And all kinds of moaning. Okay, so you made out with him in the changing room, and then I'm assuming he thought that was going to lead to more.
Well, I kind of wanted to do something for him. So I did.
What?
What do you mean?
Gosh, please say buy him a shirt.
Yeah, I think we know. Man, again.
Tracy.
I started off ripping on your date about walking around the mall. Now I wish I could go on a mall date. A mall date sounds amazing.
Tracy.
Okay, so I'm assuming that he was probably very thankful after all that went down.
Oh. In a changing room?
Yeah, well, after that, he told me that he had to pick his brother up from the airport.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Right after, too.
Yeah, because I was planned for dates.
Okay.
His plane's 5 hours early.
Did you guys walk out of the mall together? Did he leave you in the Gap after all that, or?
No, we walked out together, and he said he would call me the next day. He was like, I had a good time, and
yeah, he did.
I'm sorry I have to go, but I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, and you haven't heard anything back from him. How many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
He didn't call the next day, so that night I just texted him, a cute little text, that was fun yesterday, right? Smiley face. But he didn't respond to that, so I texted him 2 other times.
Okay. Look, to be honest, if I went out with you and that happened on a date, I'm calling you back.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Jose, you calling her back?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I think every guy on the text board at 78592 would agree. You're getting a call back. So what do you think happened?
Well, I honestly, I don't usually do something like that.
Sure.
That's what every girl says.
But I really haven't. And the thing is I actually do like him is the thing. Because I think he does seem like a good guy. And I kind of think that he might have been weirded out that I did that. And I kind of don't blame him.
Or maybe it just wasn't good for him. Sometimes you go in the dressing room, things don't fit or work out.
I feel like it was, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Trust me. Even if it's bad, it's good. So, all right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Let's just start off by recapping Tracy's date. Tracy, of course, is on the phone, and we're about to do a second date update for her. Mm-hmm. But let's recap her date real quick. She met a guy at the mall. They went out and had some food after walking around for a little bit, got a little bit drunk, then went back into the mall, ended up in the Gap in a dressing room where she did some stuff to him.
Whoa.
And she's not getting a call back.
Yeah.
Tracy, the only reason that I can think a guy wouldn't call you back after a date like that is he's probably dead. So
Come on,
are you going to be upset when we call and we find that out? Because that's the only reason I could think that a dude would not call you back after what you so graciously did to him in the dressing room at the Gap.
Seriously.
It was very nice of you.
The thing is, I actually am kind of worried about him because
Really?
I do think it's weird that he didn't call back. I mean, why couldn't he just text back and say, I'm not interested or something?
I mean, you haven't heard anything from him at all.
No, and I do feel like, if it was reversed, I would just be like, I don't know, I would say something. I wouldn't just not say something.
Okay.
We're about to call him up, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. Now, Tracy, if he doesn't answer or if he doesn't want to see you again, don't worry. Every guy in our listening area right now definitely wants to meet you at the mall. So you've got a lot of options out there, okay?
Including me.
Oh, God.
All right, Tracy, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Clay there?
This is Clay.
Clay, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning radio show. Have you heard of us before? I'm going to take that as a yes. It sounds like you haven't, but we're calling you this morning because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and she liked you so much that she actually emailed our show and asked us to give you a call to find out why you're not calling her back.
What?
Her name is Tracy, and I guarantee you, man, you remember this date. I guarantee it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's such a sleepy laugh.
You remember hanging out with Tracy?
Gosh.
Yeah, the chick at the mall.
Yeah. That'd be the Tracy we're talking about. Well,
That
Tracy
boy.
is a listener to our show. Apparently, after that little encounter that you guys had, she's hit you up a couple times and asked to hang out, and you haven't responded. So Tracy wanted us to ask you if she did something wrong or if you're not interested because she liked you and would love to see you again. She obviously liked you. I mean, you know that.
Oh, I don't know. She was cool. I would definitely text her again. It just hasn't been the right time,
Hasn't been the right time,
There's
but come on.
There's
Look,
always a good time if you like her.
I mean, she was cool. She's not really a dateable chick. She's a chick I would definitely hang out with.
Okay.
I see what's going on.
And by a girl you'd hang out with, Clay, do you mean a girl that you would do stuff with?
Yeah, she's doable, but not really dateable.
She's
She's not dateable. All
She's
right.
a booty call. Okay.
And why?
Did she tell you what happened?
She did.
Yeah.
She told
what
us.
happened on our date?
She told us all about the date.
She told you about the dressing room?
Yep. She told us about the dressing room with the gap.
Nice job, bro.
Yeah. You're getting high fives from every dude that listens to our show.
He didn't do anything. He just sat there. Come on.
It doesn't happen that often, Brooke. It's like if you were to see a unicorn or somebody, you have a friend that actually encountered a unicorn, you're going to shake his hand and say, that's awesome.
God, ladies.
So you just feel like she's the kind of girl that you're just going to hook up with.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll text her again. I'll text her on a Saturday night when I'm wasted. The right time to hang out with her.
All right.
Do you feel guilty at all for leading her on, Clay?
Not really. Just tell her I'll call her. I mean, she wants me to call her. I'll call her. But
Yeah, I don't think you were leading her on. You were planning on calling her, just not maybe at the time she wanted you to call her. Maybe at 2 o'clock after the bars close and you don't have any other options. That's when you were thinking of calling her, but you didn't lie.
She was super aggressive, man. It wasn't me. She was all over me. If that's what she wants from me, then I'll give it to her when the time's right.
I have to say something because I'm not a booty call.
Clay, that's Tracy. She's actually been on the other line listening this whole time.
Yeah, maybe you could have mentioned that, huh?
Yeah. Sorry about that, but I
don't-
forgot, just like how you forgot to call her back, I forgot to mention that she was on the other line.
I don't even understand why you couldn't just text back and be, say something. Because I think that would.
I was
going
to totally text you back. I've been busy. I told you my brother was in town. I've been having to do family stuff. I was going to text you. I just been busy.
Yeah, at in the middle of the night as a booty call.
I don't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I didn't know.
I wouldn't have said it if I knew you were on the other line. Clay, if that's how you feel, just be straight with her. Be 100%.
No, you guys set me up. I was just trying to play along and be cool on the radio. You guys put words in my mouth or whatever.
You're clearly an ass.
I'm really not an ass. I really do like you, and I really was going to call you. You can't
You
make
really
this,
like me? You just said that I was a booty call and that I was doable, but not dateable.
I didn't say you were a booty call. They said you were a booty call. I just was going along with what they wanted. I was trying to show up on the radio. I didn't mean that.
Clay, you did say she was doable and not dateable.
Yeah.
Well, from that one experience, I don't know, but I was going to date her again.
Wait.
You mean you were going to do her again is what you mean.
What is your problem, dude?
I just feel like really degraded, I mean, I understand that you might think some things because I did that, but I just feel like you could have just said that to me.
Well, this is a weird situation. I mean, obviously I didn't mean anything I just said. You shouldn't take that for what it is. I was just trying to be cool on the radio. I want to date you, and I do like you.
God, you're such a liar.
So now you want to go out on a date? Do you want to go out on a date all of a sudden?
Yeah, I want to go on a date. I always wanted to go on a date. I told you I was going to call you.
Then why didn't
I said, my brother was in town.
Why didn't you just text me back and say I was busy? Why did you ignore the text?
I don't even remember getting the text, to be honest with you.
What? Tracy, do not believe any of this. Are you really honestly falling for this right now?
Tracy, you know how it works. Sometimes you meet someone and you go on a date. You don't want to call him back. You don't want to seem too eager. So maybe that's what Clay was doing. He didn't want to seem like he was all sprung and trying to get at you right away. He wanted to give it a couple days.
Yeah, until
right,
Saturday
Clay?
night until he was
Is that what you're doing, Clay?
Oh my God!
No, I knew I had to get back to her. I just hadn't got around to it.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
I'm not an idiot. I know what's going on. I know he's kind of maybe a jerk, but I do want to hear him out.
You mean
that's all I want.
Okay, then. How about we send you guys out on a second date?
Oh, come on.
We will pay for it.
A thing to you guys, I know it seems weird, but I do kind of want to go out with him again.
He must be hot.
He is really hot.
Oh, okay. You guys could go for another mall trip. You might be banned from the Gap, but, American Eagle's always available.
We're definitely not going anywhere near a mall.
I'm not going near a mall.
This is a horrible decision, Tracy.
There are other places with bathrooms and things like that, too. You're fine.
Oh, gross.
There you go, Tracy. You got your second date. I'm just going to pay for a hotel room. Screw it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people say a great place to meet people is at the grocery store, at a bar, places like that. Mm-hmm. But the best place to troll for dates, in my opinion, is the emergency room waiting area. That's right.
What?
Yep, if you're ever just looking for a night out to meet somebody, that's where you go.
People are upset and vulnerable.
It's
and
the best spot.
You can prey on them.
Yep. That's where Sam met Amanda. What's up, Sam? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you guys doing?
Good, man. It's good to know that you also agree with me, and that's where you spend your Friday nights in the emergency room.
Gosh.
Just trying to hit on
I'm
chicks.
not usually trolling there. But
Thank you.
on this
Good.
particular occasion, I met someone. It just spontaneously happened.
Well, okay, Sam, what were you doing there?
We both happened to coincidentally be there waiting for family members who were undergoing surgery, and I just saw her in the waiting room, and she was cute. So we just started talking, and we kind of clicked, and it was sort of effortless. And next thing I know, there was a vibe.
How did that work when you were waiting there? Did you see her, and then you're slowly start to sit in a seat next to her, and then another seat closer until you're finally next to her to talk? How did you do that?
Well, I looked at her a couple times, and then I thought I saw her notice me.
Okay.
And she kind of smiled.
And you're like, what are you in here for?
Oh, this is so awkward.
Basically.
All right. So what did you guys talk about? I mean, you both were there for a while, I'm assuming.
Yeah, for 6 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Holy moly. So did you go in depth about what your relative's surgery entails? Romantic conversation like that?
Yeah, which was in a weird way. It just sort of cut through the usual formalities.
Cut through, of course.
And you liked her a lot. What was so cool about her?
She caught my eye, obviously, because she was attractive, but she was funny. She had sort of a dark sense of humor about the whole thing. And I guess what they say about sex and death being sort of intertwined is true.
Okay.
Because we're both thinking these really dark thoughts at that moment about what's possible. And
Huh.
I
had never heard the thing about death and sex being so intertwined, but I know for me it's always been a thing. But people have
gross, dude.
been weirded out by that. But it's nice to see that you're out there too.
I'm not saying that death is arousing. I'm just saying it's like when you're depressed at that moment, you're just thinking about anything to cheer you up, and
all right,
that works.
Let's move away from that direction. What do you guys think?
Did you talk to her about sex on your hangout there?
No, we didn't talk about sex, but we were just talking about our families.
All right.
Okay.
And how did the evening end for you?
So we'd been there about 4 or 5 hours, and I was hungry. I asked if she wanted a bite. she said, sure. So we went to the vending machines together.
Nothing more romantic than an emergency room vending machine.
Jubal,
I like your style.
You're right. This may be the best place for a date.
Yeah.
Cheap dinner. She's forced to stay there the entire time.
Yep. She can't get away.
It was pretty casual. It wasn't a candlelight dinner or anything, but it got the job done.
So how did your little 6-hour ER waiting room romance end?
I mean, it ended with me saying, can I call you sometime? And she said, sure.
All right.
Okay.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since?
I sent her a first text saying, hey, it was nice meeting you and hope everything turned out okay. And then I didn't hear back. So then I sent her another text saying we should go out sometime. And I haven't heard back.
So she hasn't even talked to you at all?
She could just be distracted by taking care of her mother, or I don't know. That's kind of why I want you guys to help.
Okay.
Are we going to be insensitive jerks if, like, something really happened here and we're calling for a second date?
Well, you have listened to the show, right?
Yeah.
You've been on the show for a while, so.
It's true.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
And we have no moral standards, so
All
let's
right.
do it.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Cool.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Nothing better than a 6-hour-long first date, right? Which is what Sam had with Amanda because he met her in the emergency room waiting area while both of them were waiting on family members to have surgery.
Another romantic, ideal location.
And I think, Sam, I think you made a mistake being at the emergency room and only hitting on one person.
I didn't want to get a bad reputation.
Well, yeah, but like after the girl that you want to call right now, Amanda left, there's nurses walking around. There's all kinds of people. Like, I think you spent too much time on that one person. That's the first rule of emergency room dating. Spread the love.
Nobody ever taught me. Now I know.
Yeah, see? You can learn a lot from this show right here. All right, man. Are you ready to give Amanda a call?
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to call her right now.
Hello?
Hi, is Amanda there?
You got her.
Hey, Amanda. How are you? This is going to be kind of a weird phone call. I'm just going to tell you that right away. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Excuse me?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on moving 92.5.
I'm kind of freaked out right now.
Like I told you, this is going to be a weird phone call. Do you remember being at the hospital and meeting a guy named Sam? Sam really liked you and would like to go out with you, but he hasn't heard from you. So he emailed us to ask if you would be interested in him.
I mean, I was stuck at the hospital waiting for my mom, yes, but I don't necessarily, see how that warrants phone calls back from this guy.
Okay, well, but he said that you guys hung out for, 6 hours and you had great conversation and he thought you hit it off. He thought you were both flirting.
When I first started talking to him, he was okay. He was a good listener, and it just seemed like, it was nice to have someone to talk to. But as time went on, he just got weirder and weirder, and then, creepy.
What do you mean by creepy?
Like, making jokes out of ailments, knock, knock, who's there, HPV, and then nothing. Weird stuff.
That's one of my favorite jokes.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I get it. Even if you do think that's funny, it's just with me, he crossed the line when he brought up his grandmother. That's when it just got weird.
The grandmother that was in surgery.
Yeah. What he told me still gives me chills.
What?
What do you mean? What did he say to you?
We're talking about my mom, and he's talking about his grandma, and, hey, I hope your grandma makes it. And he said, if she makes it, she makes it, but it's okay if she doesn't.
What? Oh, my God.
Do you think he was obviously just joking?
I mean, I would hope to God he's joking, and I just, I was kind of gave like a, to see if he'd laugh too, and he didn't. And then he went on to say, well, she's lived a good life, and she's prepared, she's saved, so she's rich, so I'll get a lot of money when she bites it.
Oh, no!
What? Okay.
Oh,
now,
my
Amanda,
God.
do you think that this guy just had a horrible sense of humor?
I hope to God it's just he has a really bad sense of humor. But after he said that, he wouldn't mind that his grandma died, he was going on and on about the money that he would get and how he'd spend it. Like, he wanted to get a moose head that had, like, a beer bottle opener in the mouth or something on the wall.
Now that sounds like an obvious joke to me, though. He's like, I'm going to take my dead grandma's money and buy a moose thing with a beer. I mean, it does sound like a joke to me.
I mean, to most people it would sound like a joke, but if you were there, like, the glimmer in his eyes, like,
Yeah, and even if it is a joke, it's a really bad one.
All right, Amanda. Well, why don't we just ask Sam, because he's actually on the phone with us, too.
He's on the phone right now?
Yes, he is. He's been listening this whole time. Sam?
Yeah, I'm here. Amanda, I think it was pretty clear I was choking. I was just trying to lighten up the situation a little bit. We're sitting in a hospital, waiting on some pretty serious news on both our relatives. Obviously, it was a complete joke.
Yeah.
Talking about death in a hospital when your grandmother is in surgery does not sound like an appropriate time to joke. So
I don't see what the big deal is. Everybody made it out okay.
Oh, God.
I like you, Sam.
Yeah,
I think you're funny.
No.
Or insensitive.
Come on, you knew I was
honestly,
joking.
I think I need to get like a restraining order because this is weird, dude. It's like you're creeping on the phone too. Like you're creeping on the phone. You're like one of those guys that like puts a video camera in a dressing room.
Oh, come on. I'm not that dangerous a guy. I'm pretty harmless.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you talked to me for like 6 hours. She obviously wasn't so freaked out. I mean, she gave me her number.
I was just sitting there, and you wouldn't leave me alone. So I was just like, give you my number, so you could just go.
Yeah.
Sam, you say that you were making an obvious joke. Obviously, Amanda did not get that. Is there any way that you want to try to convince her that you're not the creep that she thinks you are?
Yeah, listen, we don't even have to go on a date, Amanda. Like, you could just come over to my grandmother's house. We could have dinner, just three of us. Just three of us hang out, and you could see that I'm actually like a really good guy. I love her. I would never wish ill upon her.
Sam, that's even creepier, dude.
Well, at least his grandma's rich, so you're having dinner in a mansion.
Amanda, do you want to go over to Sam's grandma's house?
No, he probably wants me to assist in her murder.
Oh, God.
Sam, I was on your side till you went that route. Now I'm picturing you being at home and you are your own grandma. Yeah. And she shows up and you just turn around in the chair like, come in and sit down.
I was honestly just trying to smooth this whole thing over. Just trying to have dinner with the three of us, me, Amanda, and my grandmother. You're blowing this whole thing out of proportion.
I know what you're
weirder than it is.
Sam, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to show Amanda that, hey, look, you watch me and my grandma together, you'll see that I don't want her to die. But it's weird to ask somebody on a first date with your grandma.
Well, technically, it would be a second date. And normally, it's not a tactic I would ever use, but she thinks that I have some evil wishes, which is the farthest thing from the truth. I just wanted to prove her wrong.
Okay, Amanda?
Some women might find it sweet.
Some might. Amanda, would you like to go out with Sam again? We will pay for it, with or without the grandma. I'll pay for everybody.
No, I don't, because it'll try to make my skin into like a shirt or something. Like,
all right, there's no way that we can get you to go out with Sam again to prove that he's not a creep.
I would have to be drugged and tied up. Wait, he would probably like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure Sam could hook you up.
Oh no!
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are a lot of exciting things that can happen on a first date. You could maybe go skydiving together. That'd be exciting. You could find out that they're just as into Jello wrestling as you are. That's another exciting thing. Or the police could get involved. That's always fun.
That's not,
and
actually.
Apparently that's what happened on Miranda's first date, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now. We'll get into that in just a second. But what's up, Miranda? How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Are we like on a collect call from a correctional service right now?
From home.
Okay, house arrest. I get it.
No, it's the other way around.
All right.
Oh, no.
We'll get into the cop thing in just a second. But first, tell us about the dude you want to call today. What's his name?
His name is Will.
Will, all right. And how did you meet Will?
I met him on Tinder, actually.
Okay.
So it's no wonder cops got involved then, I guess. That makes sense.
What stuck out about Will on Tinder?
Oh, he was adorable. I mean, he was cute. It seemed like we would have a lot in common.
And then we met up, and he was just as cute in person.
Okay, so you liked him a lot.
I did. I sure did. We talked a couple times, and then I've been dying to see this movie, and he agreed to go with me. And, yeah, it seemed to be going pretty well for a while.
So a movie date, that's always, I mean, that's a good date, right? Nothing crazy, but...
Yeah, he was like a gentleman. You know, he bought popcorn and, you know, was really cute and sweet, and it seemed to be going really well.
Did you guys get a chance to talk? Because sometimes that's hard with movies.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit before. We knew we had a couple minutes before the movie started. You know, trailers are always like 40 minutes long, as long as the movie. So we chatted a little bit before, just drinking and snacking. And then we went in, and, yeah, it was just really cool. And then it went downhill.
Okay, so let's get into the downhill part. Your email mentioned the police, and
Yeah. So the movie was great. He was totally sweet, like, you know, putting his hand on my arm. Like, I got a little emotional at the end, and he was so sensitive and really just cool. And so, of course, it kind of turned me on. And, you know, he was going to drive me home afterwards because I had to get to work early the next day. And we just started making out in his car just down the street from my apartment. And
oh, my God. It's like you're 16 all over again. You went to a movie, and now you're making out in a car.
It was so cute. It was adorable. And literally, like, we're so carried away. And then all of a sudden there was a knock on the window, and it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, my God. The police were there?
Oh, yeah.
Did they think you guys were, like, hooking up in public or something?
Yeah. Well, indecent. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't indecent exposure. No, it was just like, hey, you guys can't do this here. You know, it's a residential area. And so he was really cool. But then he was just like, you know, we just need to run your IDs and just make sure you're not, like, you know, trying to do something else. And we're like, oh, okay. And so the police just ran my ID, came back, and then ran Will's ID and came back and asked him to get out of the car.
Shut up! What did they find?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I was like kind of freaking out. And then all of a sudden, like, he went around to the car and they cuffed him and they took him away. I got out of the car and was like, what is going on? Yeah. And the cop was just like, I'm not at liberty to discuss this with you, ma'am. You'll have to take it up. Anyway, so he was taken off and I went home.
Wait. Weren't you in his car? Like you were stranded, or did you?
I was in his car. I mean, we were only like a block from my house. So, you know, the cop said, you know, do you need a ride home? How are you going to get home? And I was like, well, I'll just walk.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Did you get to give him a goodnight kiss before you walked home, or were they not cool with that?
No, that was it.
Okay, wait. Why do you want to call this guy again? Because, I don't know, getting arrested on your first date, kind of a red flag.
I know, but then I thought to myself, it could be a bunch of parking tickets or something like a serious crime. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because it was so out of left field from his personality and the way he acted all night, like such a gentleman. So I thought maybe if I could find out.
So you liked him enough that despite him being arrested, you still want to try to go out with him again?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him at all. I mean, I texted him a couple of times and then I called him, but I haven't heard back. So I don't know if he's still locked up or he's just embarrassed.
Okay. Wow. Well, I guess we'll play a song and we'll dial that phone number that you have and see if he picks up. If not, then maybe you can, I don't know, search some sort of registry or somewhere to see if you can get some visitation time. I don't know.
I'd just like to know if this guy is, you know, a crazy serial killer or if he just got caught up in the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Okay,
all right.
That's good.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update right after this, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Miranda is on the phone to do a second date update, and if you missed the first part, Miranda likes the bad boys. Or at least one bad boy. But we don't know how bad he is. She went out with a dude named Will to the movies. After the movie, he was driving her home. They ended up parking near her house and making out for a while, and then cops knocked on the window because they thought they might be doing something else in the car. Anyway, long story short, they ended up running their IDs. She was cool because she doesn't have any warrants or hasn't broken the law. But her date, Will, ended up actually getting arrested. And she ended up walking home, and she hasn't spoken with him since. So we're about to get him on the phone. Well, see if we can get him on the phone. And then find out why he's not calling her back. And hopefully find out why he got arrested. I really want to know that. All right, Miranda, are you ready?
I am so ready.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because you're like, well, maybe it's just speeding tickets or he's a serial killer. I feel like if that's even an option, you should just move on.
I know, but he's like the first guy that I've connected to in a long, long time. And I just want to know what happened.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if he picks up. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, I was looking for Will.
Yeah, this is Will.
Will, how you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Not much. I'm calling you today because we actually had one of our listeners email us about you.
Okay.
Her name is Miranda.
Oh.
All right. And we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Miranda emailed us saying that she'd really like to go out with you again, but you haven't answered any of her phone calls or texts. And she was trying to figure out why.
Yeah, that was kind of a tough experience. So, yeah, I just haven't called her back.
But
she told us about your date, but I kind of want to hear from your perspective. Did you like your time with Miranda?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But, I mean, did she tell you about the whole date?
She did. And again, I want to hear it from your perspective, though.
I mean,
she told us about the movies, and then she told us about how you guys were, parked in the car making out, and then she told us about how the police showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really want me to talk about this on the radio? The cops showed up. It was kind of rough.
Yeah. But you're on the
sounds
phone
like
with us now, so you're not locked up. It can't be that bad.
Well, I don't know how comfortable I feel like sharing everything. I mean, I thought Miranda was a really cool girl, and I thought we had a great time.
Yeah, and she said she had a great time as well, but she's just, obviously, if you get arrested on a first date, somebody's going to have questions.
Yeah. And can you even imagine that she would even want to go out with you again? Like, if you went out with a girl and she got arrested, you probably wouldn't call her back. Like, she's obviously a forgiving person.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that she called you guys or emailed you guys because they literally took me away in cuffs. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked, but I think we really got along, and there was chemistry for sure, more than any girl I've had in a long, long time. I haven't really been dating much, but
I mean, you're answering the phone now, and she's tried to reach out to you. Why not just call her back if you liked her so much?
because there's more to it. I made a bad mistake a while ago, and I'm still paying for it. And regardless of how much I like Miranda and how good of our date went, it's not going to go well because I'm going to have to pay for the mistakes I've made, and it's all coming back on me now. So just so she knows, I don't know if you're going to get back to her or anything, but it's not like I did anything horrible. There's no nobody got hurt, nobody got hit or anything like that.
Hit?
Do you mean hit physically, or you're a mobster and you're talking about you put a hit on somebody?
No, meaning punched or any there was no violence. It was a stupid thing that I did that nobody got hurt at, victimless. That's the word.
But why don't
Victimless,
why don't you just tell her? She's obviously a forgiving person. She had put serial killer as one of the options that you got arrested for.
If no one got hurt, right, then shouldn't be a big deal.
Obviously, I'm not a serial killer. I'm out right now, but I'm gonna have to go away for a while. So the idea of dating someone or that's just not gonna happen for me. Next year or so, 2 maybe.
What?
It's not gonna be a thing. I can't. It's not even a possibility.
Okay, and there's no way you can tell us what you did?
Come on, can we guess?
You guys, this is not a game. This is serious. I don't want to share what I did. It was stupid. I was an idiot.
If you won't share it with us, will you share it with Miranda? Because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh!
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Miranda, you still there?
Hi, Will.
Oh my God.
How are ya?
I can't believe this. Hi. I'm Miranda. I'm so sorry because I thought you and I had an amazing time together, and I thought we had chemistry, and it's just horrible luck and stupidity on my part.
Well, people mess up. They make mistakes all the time, and it seems like it's not like you murdered somebody.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. No one got hurt.
I just feel like I've waited so long to meet somebody, and we had such a great connection. So if you messed up, I mean, that happens. I just feel like if you just tell us what what happened, what you did, I can look beyond that.
I was trying to take advantage of a monetary situation that I thought was going to go the right way, and it didn't. It went bad. And
Did you always know that you were making an illegal decision when you were doing it?
When it started off, it seemed like no one's going to know and no one's going to get caught. It was like an innocent thing that like no one's going to miss this. And I was wrong. I was an idiot. But I mean, Miranda, like, just so you know, I got to go away for at least 18 months. I'm not going to be able to date anyone. That's why I didn't call you, because I'm so embarrassed that there's just nothing I can do about this.
When you say you can't date anyone else, I mean, no, I don't want you dating anyone else. I want you dating me.
Whoa. I don't think that's what I meant.
Are you serious?
You can tell from a first date.
So even though Will has to go to jail for at least 18 months, you still want to date him?
I've waited this long, and I really have not had a connection this strong with anyone. I can look past this.
So you're trying to make
But you don't even really know fully what Will did.
Well, nobody was hurt. There weren't bodies lying anywhere. So I feel like...
That's what he says.
Good standards.
I mean, you're believing a guy who got arrested on your first date and never called you. Like,
I mean, I don't think you understand how bad it is dating right now.
Apparently.
I do.
Well, what do you think about all that?
Miranda, I'm blown away. Like, I think you and I had such a great connection. I just can't believe that. I am so happy that you feel that way, because I promise you, I wasn't a bad guy, and I will tell you, like, eventually what I did, and you won't think it's that big of a deal. But I can't ask you to wait for me when I'm behind bars.
Yeah.
Well, it's my life. It's not like you can tell me who I can fall in love with. I'll wait for you.
Wow.
Hey, Will, when do you have to report?
13 days.
13 days. Okay. Well, between now and 13 days, would you like to go on a second date with Miranda? We will pay for it.
I would love it. It would be the greatest thing ever.
You should probably go on
Okay.
Yeah, seriously. You should just date. You should just like move in and for the next 13 days.
I'd be happy to do that.
Wow.
so wait, so you like the idea of her waiting for you. You just don't want to ask her to do that.
I could never ask her to do that, but if she feels the same, like I feel strongly about Miranda, but I couldn't believe that she really like felt as strongly about it as me, but she felt the same thing I did.
Yeah.
But I totally understand that if you change your mind in the next 13 days or whenever that you don't want to do this, I totally understand. Like, I wouldn't fault you for walking away from me.
Well, you don't have to say that, because I know I want to be by your side, and you can take that all the way to the bank. I mean, unless you have issues with the bank.
Yeah, you don't really even know what it is. Well, congratulations,
Oh my God.
Will and Miranda. I guess you guys are going to go out on another date.
That's
And then, Will, you're going to report for your other date that you have coming up. And maybe conjugal visits from now until the next 18 months.
That sounds amazing. I didn't even think that was possible.
Oh my God.
Guys, thank you so much. Even though I don't know what exactly went down, like, you made it happen. You made the connection happen. So I'm so excited. Thank you.
This
Yeah.
is like the weirdest start to a love story ever.
I know. And, Will, when you can finally talk about it, will you guys get back to us and let us know?
Seriously.
Well, I mean, depending on what's in the testimony or what's left out of the testimony, I will totally tell you.
All right. Sounds great. We'll talk to you in about 18 months then.
Maybe earlier.
Yeah, depending on behavior.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text in at 78592. It says, sounds like embezzlement. Everybody's just trying to figure out what happened. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Miranda wanted to call a dude named Will. They went out and saw a movie, and he actually ended up getting arrested on their date. They were parked and kind of making out. Cops stopped him, checked their IDs, and he got arrested right there on the spot. She didn't hear back from him. We got him on the phone and found out that he's going to be locked up for 18 months and didn't think it'd be fair to ask her to wait for him. But she didn't care and said that the rest of the dating pool is horrible and she's willing to wait for him for 18 months while he's locked up.
I thought that people would think it's like kind of a twisted love story, but most people are texting in about how desperate she seems.
Yeah, a little bit. Remember, it was only their first date he got arrested, and she's like, I'll wait for you. Doesn't matter.
Over a year.
That's just how bad the
Yeah.
dating pool is. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Sophia is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Miles. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Sophia, why do you think that Miles is ghosting you?
Because he almost killed us on our date.
Yikes.
Oh.
Okay.
How? Why?
Like, not on purpose,
right.
I hope.
Yeah, I'm sure he's embarrassed about what happened on our date. Like, I'll explain.
Okay.
We went axe throwing, and and then Miles accidentally like let go of the axe as he drew it up, and it went backwards. Oh. It hit the table, knocked over some drinks.
That's so scary. Those things are so sharp.
Yeah. And they tell you when you go to those places to be careful.
I think you sign a waiver, too. Like, if that happens, they're not in trouble.
So we got kicked out for like being reckless.
Well,
okay.
Oh, no.
What, did you still hang out after you guys got kicked out of the axe throwing place?
Yeah. So we spent time walking around town. We ended up at his place.
Oh.
We did the deed.
Whoa.
It was amazing.
Okay. Well, you know, that's what they say, where the fear of death can sometimes make people feel that way. Maybe that's why you guys were in the mood.
Actually, that's true. It brings people closer together, too.
They say that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Did anything happen back at his place that maybe you could be getting ghosted for?
No, I thought we were like in total sync, and I had a great time.
Which is why she wants to see him again.
Hey.
All right. And other than the axe throwing and him almost killing you and other people in the axe throwing place, that's the only thing you can think of.
I mean, like, I felt like we were like right for each other. I felt like I got him, he got me. Like, we had a great time.
Okay. Sophia is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Miles. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her. But before we do that, Sophia, why don't you refresh our memory on why you think you're getting ghosted?
I mean, I think he's embarrassed because he almost killed us on our first date.
Whoa.
I'm sure he's embarrassed about what happened. We went axe throwing, and he accidentally like let go of the axe as he drew it up. It went backwards, hit a table, knocked over some drinks. Like we got kicked out.
That sounds
reckless.
But you still ended up going back to his place and doing stuff. So
it didn't end bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. I'm going to dial his phone number right now.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Miles, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Miles, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Miles. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. How are you?
Confused. Sorry. Should I have been expecting a call? Are you sure you have the right number?
I'm pretty sure we have the right number, and probably not expecting it, but this is a radio show, and we do a segment that's called the First Date Follow-Up. So what that is if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody, Miles. That's why we're on the phone.
Okay.
Any idea?
How can I help?
Yeah. Any idea who you're ghosting that would maybe email us to find out why?
I mean, how far back are we going here?
Not very far. It's pretty recent.
No, I'm sorry. You're going to have to fill me in.
You remember throwing an axe and almost taking out a table behind you?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Now, does that refresh your memory?
Yeah, so I know. Yeah, no, that gets me up to speed.
Good. Now that we're all there. Sophia emailed us and said that she went out on a date with you. She really enjoyed it, and she would love to see you again, but she's confused why you've been ghosting her. Would you mind telling us?
I don't want to. I don't know. Is this live? Are we?
Yeah.
Are we like? Okay.
I mean, anything. She just really wants to know. She liked you a lot.
Just first names, right? Like we're anonymous here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. She's too dominant in the bedroom.
Well, oh.
Okay.
Okay. She thought maybe she was getting ghosted because you were embarrassed at the axe throwing place when the axe went over your shoulder and took out a table, basically.
No. I mean, that was silly, and but everyone was fine, so I didn't have any reason to feel any kind of way about it. I mean, yeah, we got kicked out, but like it wasn't about that. It was about when we got back. You know, they're just she was just very much. I don't know how to say this, in command in a way that I wasn't expecting based on the earlier part of the date.
Okay.
Like, it just immediately when we got through the door, it started. I just remember her saying things like, "Come here, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Don't move."
Okay.
You didn't like that.
And then like, "Stay right there. I'm not done with you yet." What else? Oh,
Wow.
You like when I take control, don't you? Keep your hands right there. Like,
some people might have
do
been
exactly
into
what I say.
Oh, okay.
I see.
That's it. Listen to me.
You remember?
You
it
don't
very
get to
vividly.
rush this. You know, like, it was just all. It was a little much.
Little too aggressive for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, thank you for telling us, Miles. Appreciate it. And Miles, I also need to let you know that Sophia is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Of course she is. Hi.
Miles.
Yeah.
Miles, what are you talking about? You loved it. You said you liked being told what to do. You wanted me to dominate you. Like you didn't know what to do. You couldn't decide what to do, and you
Exactly, I didn't
begged
know
me to
what to
take
do.
control.
You didn't give me any sort of advance, like, warning or request or, like, hey, are you into this? It never came up in
Miles,
conversation.
Stop. You like being told what to do. You need to be told what to do. We're a perfect match. I say you do.
Oh.
You know, I don't bring the caller out for everyone.
The caller?
Did you say you don't bring the caller out for everyone?
Who's the caller?
Yeah. I usually leave it in my purse, but I could tell that he was really into it.
Like a dog collar.
You literally, at one point...
For my little puppy boy.
COLLAR.
I get it now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what are you saying there, puppy boy?
Listen, okay, so in my defense, when you haven't... It had been a bit of a dry spell, and this was in front of me, and so if those were the terms and conditions, I was willing to give it a shot. But, like, okay, so...
You had a great time.
Did you really have to insult my mom?
What?
That's how far it went.
Why would you bring her up?
You wanted that. You liked that.
Yo, she literally had me in a leg lock until I had to tap out.
Oh, wow.
You guys could have got paid a lot for this scene.
We had a safe word,
like she was
and
a
you didn't
pro.
even need to use it.
It was like she was I was like I was paying for, or like my buddies had paid for this, and I didn't even know it. You know?
You're like, are you
this
getting
was
pranked?
some professional stuff.
Miles?
She kept making me say, "I'm your good boy." Like that was
Miles?
the price of admission.
Miles, well, I have to ask.
Wow.
Would you like to go out with Sophia again? We will pay for it.
Miles, you know you had a great time. You will go out with me again.
This
because
makes
you
me
know
nervous.
deep down you loved it.
Okay, look, I really did like you, and our date is just like, do you have to be so aggressive?
Say you'll go out with me again. You know you want to.
Miles?
Okay. Yeah. Yes. One more date.
Miles, you can say no. I feel like you need an intervention of some sort. It's okay.
Wow. Okay, good. Hey, congratulations, Sophia. You got another date.
Are we sure?
Who's my good little boy?
Are we supposed to let this happen?
I'm your good little boy.
All right, you it, Miles. You said it.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first
people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but, you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to 2 T's in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
For a second date update today, said in his email that he's, quote, a genuinely nice guy. So I believe him.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. His name is George, and George is a genuinely nice guy. If it's in writing, I know it's true. So, George, congratulations on being such a nice dude.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
He does sound lovely. Yeah. You're likable already, George.
Thank you.
George, if you're such a genuinely nice guy, why do you have to do a second date update?
Well, that's I never thought I would have to, I guess, but I figure, we have the opportunity to figure it out.
Is it the nice guys always finish last type scenario?
That's kind of how it feels, to be honest, because I think it was a great date, and nothing has seemed to have come from it. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
So tell us a little bit about her. What's her name?
Her name's Tiffany. I found her on a dating website, which, first off, by the way, I'm not a guy who goes on dating websites. I was actually pretty apprehensive about the whole stuff.
Sure. That's what everybody always says. Doesn't everybody's profile on dating websites say, I'm new to this? It seems like that's the common thread.
That's true for me. That is true.
And remember, you got to believe George is his word always.
Yeah, he's a nice
He's a nice guy.
So anyway, I was scrolling through profiles, and a lot of them, they seem kind of disingenuous. But then when I found Tiffany's, I don't know, it was just like one of those feelings you get, And she was like outdoorsy, which I love that. But I think the biggest draw was like she had this beautiful blonde hair. I mean, it's like, it's like silky and smooth.
All right. Now I think I know what kind of feelings you were getting. At first I was thinking it was like something in your heart, but now I know it's somewhere else.
No, hey, I'm just a guy that likes a girl with a lot of hair, and she's got flowing, beautiful hair.
I have never heard a man say that before.
So
I'm just saying, like, I looked at it, and it looked like, like a hair model of some sort of shampoo or something.
So you're not a boob guy, you're not a butt guy, you're a hair guy.
I mean, hey, hygiene's very important to me.
Dude, I do not want to sit next to him during a shampoo commercial on TV.
George loves me some hair, that's all.
Did you really say that in third person?
No shame in what you like. So you loved her hair. Tell us about your date when you guys actually went out.
Well, yeah, we've been talking for 2 months, and I was very apprehensive about, like, coming on too strong. I've read articles about, like, creepy guys taking girls out and stuff. So when we went on this first date, safety was really like, that's the word. Like, I was priority. Like, I told her, I'm not going to take you to a picnic. I'm not going to take you to the park because of, like wooded areas.
Okay, but George, you understand that most women, if they're going to get a message from a guy that lists all the creepy places they're not going to take you, it comes off as really creepy.
Yeah.
No. It's just so she knows that I'm on the same board. Like,
Did you literally say to her, don't worry, I won't take you near any wooded areas?
Yeah.
Oh, and she still went out with you.
Great.
Yes. That's not the problem, guys.
Are you sure?
So I took her to like like downtown where there's like a lot of people.
And a lot of lights, yeah. Was it a date?
It was during the day.
Yeah, daytime date.
Okay. Did she seem to enjoy herself?
Yeah, we had a great time. And then I was like, do you want to call it, quits? And she's like, no, let's go get a drink. So I'm like, okay. That's step 2. We're getting there.
You took her to a place to get drinks and only bottles of water that were already closed that she could open herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everything she was getting directly from the bartender.
All right. So she was safe with you, George.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted her to feel that way.
Okay.
But then, I'm talking to my coworkers at work, and I tell them, this next part, and they're like, that's too far.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what I did was, when we sat down, we were talking about, what we do to stay fit and everything, and then I, just told her, like, just so you know, I'm tested on everything.
Whoa.
And,
Wait, slow down. You went tested on what?
all like, I'm up to date with shots and vaccinations, and I'm clean STD wise.
So you just told her that, or were you having a conversation where that worked?
Like we were talking about like working out and stuff, like staying fit.
So you went.
I think it's pretty relevant.
You made the leap from fitness to STD?
Yeah, because it's all like health.
Okay.
And how did she react when you told her that?
Well, first off, I think she was like a little skeptical to me, so I was like, oh, she doesn't believe me. So I was like, no, I had it in my bag. I didn't plan it, but I did have my results because I had just done it like a week ago in my bag.
Okay.
So you're like,
You don't date a lot.
Whoa.
Do you date a lot, George?
I mean, where do you find women? You know what I mean? So I'm trying.
So that's
Online,
it. No.
but I'm just asking the question because to bring well, first of all, it sounds like you got an STD test leading up to the date.
Yeah, leading up to the date, but it wasn't because I was going to have a date.
Okay,
You know,
okay. I was thinking you did it specifically because you were going out with a woman and you wanted
Well,
to
I
get
figured
tested.
eventually I would have a date.
Okay.
The thing is, it's like sometimes, I'm told that can happen pretty quickly. You go one into the next, and I don't want to ruin the mood.
Right, you want to be prepared in case dinner or drinks leads to something else.
Yeah, and I want her to feel safe.
Okay.
Did she feel safe?
Well, the thing was, after I told her, she said that she had to get going for a tennis lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She had one of those random tennis lessons pop up in the middle of the day.
Either that, or she was still on my train of thought about being health conscious and stuff, and she remembered, and it just popped into her head.
No.
So what happened before she split for her tennis lesson? How'd you guys end things?
Well, we shook hands like a gentleman would do, and she left pretty quick after that, and I haven't heard from her, and her account is still active, so I think she's getting my messages. I don't know.
Oh.
She is,
How many
George.
messages have you tried to send her?
I mean, I don't know, I guess like 4 at this point.
Okay, George.
All right. Well, we'll play a song. We'll come back, and we'll call her and get your second date update, okay?
That'd be great. Thank you, guys.
Hang on, man. Be safe.
Always, man. Always safe over here. George.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Sometimes the more you say something, the more skeptical people will be of you. Like, for example, if I go to a crowded department store this weekend, strip down all my clothes, raise my hand and yell, I am not a pervert! Not a pervert! You know what? Those people should believe me. You know why? Because I said it, and I said it loudly.
I don't think that's how it works.
And George, who's on the phone with us right now for a second date update, said over and over again to his date that he is not a dangerous man.
Yeah.
So she should believe him. He told her before they went out, don't worry, I'm not taking you to any wooded areas.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Not bringing my duct tape with me or anything.
Also brought along his medical history to show her that he was STD free on a first date.
Which she didn't ask for it. Let's remember that.
And of course, he said that he's a genuinely nice guy. George, I think that your downfall was you tried to convince her a little too hard of what a good dude you are.
Hey, I did all the right moves. I will admit maybe didn't need to bring up the medical history on the first date, but it's still good news.
Yeah, I mean, it is good news. Actually, that's a very good point.
Congrats, by the way.
It might be a little strange to show her that, but yeah, it's good news as long as you were STD free.
Yeah, you didn't have to have a chlamydia talk right after you showed it to her. So, bonus.
Right. I'm living with nothing,
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Great.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Tiffany there?
this is Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany, how are you?
Who's this?
Oh, my name is Jubal.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
No, probably not. My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Are you selling something?
No, I'm not selling anything. I actually want to call you because one of our listeners asked me if I could get a hold of you. His name is George.
Uh-huh.
And George emailed us and said that he went out on a date with you.
Right.
Right. And we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. But George really liked you a lot, and he would love to see if he could go out with you again, but He's wondering if he did something wrong.
Well, listen, I have gone on some dates in my life. I have never met someone like George. That's a good way to say it.
Okay.
Did he come?
That's polite.
Did he come off like a serial killer, kind of?
The nicest one ever.
The nicest serial killer ever. Okay.
They always are.
Hey, at least he was nice, right?
It was interesting, to say the least.
Oh my gosh.
There's like a seed of potential in there that needs some nurturing.
So George has a seed of potential.
Yes.
Okay.
He is incredibly selfless, very sweet, overly concerned with my safety.
And he's STD free. He told us that.
Yeah, I learned that on the date.
Yeah.
So
he told us about that. And he admitted that he thinks that could have been the reason that you're not calling him back.
Could have been.
And there's that little seed. He kind of knows, but he doesn't, you know?
Can you explain the date in your words? We heard from him a little bit about your date, but I'm just curious to hear your side of the story.
Well, you know, initially it was like very, polite, and here, let me get your chair. And, you know, you guys, I sneezed during the date, and kindly he said, bless you, and then he went to go blow my nose.
What?
He went to go blow my nose. And then I was like, oh my God, do I have like a booger hanging out of my nose? How embarrassing. And he was like dabbing my nose, and he's like, oh, good. I just didn't want any germs to spread because I don't like germs and I don't want them to get on you. So it was this very awkward thing at the beginning. And then we leave the restaurant. We're walking, and, you know, he was walking on the sidewalk, and we're about to cross the street, and there was a car, and it was nowhere near me, and he starts yelling at the car, be careful, you're going to hit my date, almost like announcing, like, we're going to cross the street, everybody stop.
How embarrassing.
Oh,
No. It was one of those things where it's like, okay, it can't get worse. Okay, it can't get worse. And it kept getting worse. And then I just wanted out. So at one point, we're standing, you know, waiting to cross another street. And he realizes that I'm standing, like, on a grate. And he starts lecturing me. He goes, do you know how many people die every year standing on a grate by falling through? And also, slightly, I'm like, oh, my God, how many? Really? He's like, well, I don't know, but I bet the number's really high.
He hadn't even researched this. I was like, I guarantee people fall through those things all the time on city streets.
I never heard of that.
It was like the most paranoid mom ever on a date with you. And I was like, make it stop. I can't. I can't.
Did you ever address it with him? Like,
No. I'm not a charity corporation. I don't take care of people. I was on a date. I'm not here to fix people. I got my own stuff.
Okay.
I don't think that I need to be the person to tell him all that. You know?
Okay. Interesting. Hey, Tiffany, this is George.
Wow. Hey, George, hold on 1 second. I think I need to let Tiffany what's going on.
Whoa.
Tiffany, George is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. He was supposed to wait for a second, but...
George.
I'm just a little confused here because I've been listening to this whole thing where you thought you might die. If anything, the whole date was to make you feel like you would live, you know, for a long time. That was my point.
The point of dating me is to make sure you know you can live for a long time.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's the nicest serial killer comment. I mean, it's being, well, you got the nice part right, okay? But the serial killer stuff and that car was reckless. Okay.
Okay.
He had no
George,
business
wait.
being that
What
close to you.
you didn't hear, listen, yes, you heard a lot of stuff I said. What you didn't hear is that there is a seed somewhere
I did hear
inside.
that. A seed of potential.
Work on it.
You called me selfless, sweet, kind of cute. Huh? Yeah.
he was paying attention.
You bet your sweet butt I was paying attention. I wrote everything down.
You're actually taking notes?
Yes. This is important to me. Tiffany, I've been writing everything down, pros and cons. And let me tell you something. The pros are winning right now. With selfless, sweet, kind of cute, interesting, nice. Then the serial killer part's in the con.
George. Oh my gosh, George, you are
People die
special.
on the great.
You are
okay.
really sweet. You really mean well, and that's really good about you. But maybe you just try too hard, and then you lose sight of who you are because you're trying to be this super dating hero that doesn't exist, and then you end up becoming nothing but scary things.
Well, I just want you to feel comfortable, and I guess I did it too much.
Yeah.
I did it too much.
Mm-hmm.
George, you're coming off as an overbearing mother who nags her child, and that's not sexy.
Yeah.
Well, to me, safety is the sexiest thing in a person, I think. All right?
You know, George?
Yes?
You know what? If that is what you, in your heart, believe and want, then you need to find yourself some girl who's looking for that. There's a girl out there somewhere looking for the Brad Pitt of safety, and you're her guy. And you guys are going to rock. You're going to be awesome.
Where do you think I could find her?
I do not know.
Tiffany, would you like to go out on a second date with George? We'll pay for it. It doesn't have to be a date. You can just get together and maybe help him find a girl that's into safety.
Come
I'm
on.
down.
Come on, Tiffany. I mean, I know you don't want a charity case, but he needs help, man.
Yeah, he's likable at least.
Listen, baby steps. I will let him email me for dating advice, and we could start there.
I can get your personal email?
My work email.
There you go, George.
Okay, that sounds pretty good, yeah.
Okay, so you didn't get a second date out of the whole thing, but at
we're
least...
playing the long play here.
Long play.
Yeah, long
okay.
play. Okay.
Well, wait. George, let me be clear. This is not a long play on a second date. This is dating advice, a dating coach. I'm going to help you.
No, I get you. So we'll go on a second date.
No.
The pressure is off.
George, I'm telling you right now, if you ask me out on a date, the answer is no. But if you need advice, I'm here for you.
No, totally. I'm just saying, like, if we were to, like, do a mock date, you know?
He's trying everything. He's trying. Yeah, let's go out and role play sometime and see how it works. George.
I'm just saying it could be nice, you know, in the moment.
George.
Smoother than I expected.
George, I don't think you're going to get a second date out of this, but you did strike up a friendship, it sounds like, with Tiffany, and maybe she can help you in the dating world.
It too.
Okay.
Pushing it.
You've made contact with Tiffany, and she's agreed to help you out.
Thank you, Jubal. I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, my gosh.
This is great.
All right.
The beginning of a great race, friendship. Sorry.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, that guy indeed was the Brad Pitt of safety. We're talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, George wanted to call a girl named Tiffany who wasn't calling him back after their date. We got her on the phone, and the reason she didn't want to go out with him again, he was obsessed with her being safe.
Oh, man.
And obviously not very good at dating at all. One point, he actually dabbed her nose because she sneezed. And he wanted to make sure that she wasn't getting any germs on her so she wouldn't get sick. Yeah. And then reminded her when she was standing on a street corner on top of a grate. You know how many people die standing on top of those things? You shouldn't stand on top of that.
I don't think a lot, though.
It was just constantly obsessed with safety. So she said she didn't want to go out with him again. But she did offer to be his dating coach at the end.
And he still didn't quite get that.
No, he didn't understand.
You know, but I give him props for trying. Like, persistence is key.
Yep. So hopefully he does well with her advice now. He's gotten approval to email her on her work email and ask dating questions from time to time. So I consider that a successful second date update. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.